Cartesian product of sets in set theory. Okay, let us see some first. Let us see the definition of this Cartesian product of sets. Next, we will see how to do the problems based on this concept. So, when you see the Cartesian product, so the meaning of the product is just taking multiplication concept, right? So here, suppose A and B are two sets. A and B, A comma B are two sets. Now, the sets of all possible ordered pairs like A comma B. So these two sets A and B are the two sets. Now sets of all possible ordered pairs like A comma B is one ordered pair. So here the A's belongs to the set A and small b belongs to set B. So is called the Cartesian product of A and B. So that we can denote by A cross B. So this is like A into B, but we should read as A cross B. We can read this as A cross B. Just we can read like this. Okay, that means that A cross B is equals to. So within like A comma B, it's an ordered pair. So here is A belongs to the A and small b, that element B belongs to the set B. This is closed. So in this way we can take, this is the thing. The definition we can use for the Cartesian product. Let us see the problems also. So before the problem, let us see some definitions of this. Okay, even if you see example also, if set A is having elements 1 comma 2 and B is having elements 2 comma 3. So how many possibilities are there we should write? That is from this A cross B Cartesian. So within this 1 comma 2, take this first element, write this both. Okay, 1 comma 2 and 1 comma 3. Next with the second element, okay, again this both 2 comma 2 and 2 comma 3. Okay, just making like this. So in the combination of the ordered pair, right? Let us see the problems also later. First we'll see the what we can observe from this definition. That let us see first. So what the important points? Note. What the points we can observe from this definition. So in any ordered pair of A cross B, the first coordinate belongs to the A. Okay, if you notice this, anything one, these all first one, so which you are observing here, this all belongs to this first coordinate. So in anything, that is if in any ordered pair of A cross B, the first coordinate belongs to A and second one belongs to the B. Okay, that is the first case. And let us see some more. In this, first coordinate. So first coordinate belongs to this A and second coordinate belongs to the B, because if the A and B are the two sets. Next, A cross B is not equals to B cross A, because in A cross B first coordinate elements belongs to A, but in B cross A first coordinate belongs to elements to the B, so they are not equal, right? And if n of A, because number of elements in set A is equals to P and number of elements in B is equals to Q, then n of A cross B is nothing but P times Q, P into Q. If you notice this previous example, so here is the two elements, here is two elements, so 2 into 2 is 4, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 ordered pairs. The same, because first one are taking multiplying with everything. So n of A is P, n of B is Q, then n of A cross B is equals to P into Q. So here n of A stands the number of elements of A1. Now B is number of elements in B, right? And if A is empty in the two sets, if A is empty, okay, first set if it is empty, then A cross B also be empty only get. So A cross B is empty because first set there is no any element. So ordered pair, the first quadrant we can't write, so it's nothing. So A cross B is empty. And if one of the sets A and B is infinite, okay, if one of the sets A and B, if any one of them, if is infinite, that means not finite, so infinite number of elements, then the other is non-empty. For example, first one of them is infinite and other is non-empty. If other one is non-empty, then if you see the A cross B is infinite, there is also infinite will come. Okay, let us see here. For example, A is having elements 1, 2, 3, so on till infinite. Okay, and B is having elements 2, 4. Now when you write A cross B, so each and every element you should take from this. So when you take this, first 1, 2, again next is 2, 2, 3, 2. With this only we can take so many, 4, 2. So infinite will cut. Again with 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, so infinite. That's why if one of the set in AB is infinite, then A cross B is also infinite, and other must be non-empty, other one. Then this. Okay, these are the few important rules to represent this Cartesian product of sets in set theory. Now let us see the problems. Okay, I will describe in three different ways, like arrow diagram, tree diagram, graphical representation. So in this Cartesian product, these three representations we'll see now.